Hello, my name is Trevor Angel and welcome to the future. We're going to be talking about three things. The internet hardly anybody knows anything about, how we the people are going to own it, and the income we can earn from it. So let's talk about the internet that is already bigger than any network or phone network on the planet right now and is projected to grow tenfold. It's called the Internet of Things, and although it sounds a bit weird, it actually explains what it does very clearly. It's an independent internet, independent of the internet we know and use. Another internet that exists already and is there solely to provide internet coverage for things.
The Internet of Things is all about connecting previously dumb objects, such as light bulbs and cameras, to the network. Thermostats, washing machines, cars, buildings and many more things can be embedded with software and sensors that lets them collect and exchange data. At home, that means people can control the heating using an app or turn on the lights remotely. You could even set a timer to water the garden while you're on holiday. And at city scale, the Internet of Things can generate real-time information with sensors in the road monitoring the flow of traffic and a public app showing available parking spots.
We're talking gadgets and devices that send and receive data for all kinds of reasons. Right now, there are 8.4 billion devices using the Internet of Things to send and receive data. It's an $800 billion market. It's projected this will grow to 75 billion devices and a $2.4 trillion market. Look at some of the things that use the Internet of Things to send and receive data. First, the home. All of these gadgets in the home send and receive data using the Internet of Things like home security, smart coffee maker, intelligent yoga mat, smart alarm clocks, a droid, smart controllers, smart air monitor, intelligent ovens, outdoor cameras, smart speakers, smart clocks, smart watches, smart grill thermometer, smart watering controller, smart baby monitor, smart air conditioning, smart air purifier, smart vent system, smart plant monitor, click and grow, herb garden, smart garden lighting, smart espresso machines, garage door automation, pressure cooker, and so on. It's endless. What about outside? Smart trolley tracking, drones, farming equipment, wearable health monitors, smart factory equipment, crowd flow, location tracking, air quality. And even vending machines these days order their own product when they're low on stock, sending data using the Internet of Things. And when you get a delivery, the company has sent data to say it's delivered and you get a text. All of that and much, much more uses the Internet of Things. The amount of devices sending and receiving data is endless. So how do companies pay to use the Internet of Things to send and receive their data? Well, at the moment, they use expensive cellular data companies like these. But in 2013, a bunch of guys had an audacious idea of developing a global peer-to-peer network of units they call Helium Hotspots. These devices connect with each other, and rather than having a big tech company with everything centralized, they decided to decentralize the whole thing. They call it the People's Network. They allow us as individuals to have a Helium Hotspot unit, hook it up, and together we're building a network that spreads across the globe. And with Ihub Global, Helium Hotspot units are absolutely free. We'll talk about that later. The Internet of Things uses LoRaWAN, Long Range Wide Area Network Wireless. It's radio frequency technology, which is a long-range, low-power wireless platform that has become the de facto technology for Internet of Things networks worldwide. In other words, devices send and receive data using a wireless radio frequency, which is very close to FM radio. So it uses radio waves similar to those used on your radio. Here you can see the Helium Hotspot unit. It's quite small, only 10 centimeters by 5 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters, or 4 inches by 2 inches by 3 inches, which nicely fits on your windowsill. We connect it to our internet connection. It has virtually zero impact on our bandwidth. We plug it in and it broadcasts a radio signal. The hotspot unit is very low powered, using only 5 watts, which is equivalent to an LED light, about £1 or $1 or €1 per month on your electric bill. The range depends on the environment. Rural areas 10 miles or more, dense areas 1 mile. So we're hosting these free units called Helium Hotspots, and they link together to provide Internet of Things coverage for companies to use for their devices to send and receive data. So why would companies want to switch from the cellular data companies to the people's network? Cost. It's cheaper to use the people's network than using existing expensive data plans. So how do companies pay to use the people's network? Companies buy data credits. Data credits cost only 1/100th of a penny to transfer 255 bits of information. That's why companies will switch to the people's Helium network, to save money. So what does the business world think about this project? Fast Company considered it one of the 10 most innovative consumer electronics in 2020. These devices actually first became available on the market in the summer of 2019. That's when Time magazine did their evaluation, considering it one of the best inventions of the year. And Decrypt from the cryptocurrency world talked about when Helium flipped the switch on their innovative wireless for the Internet of Things. And Fortune magazine talks about how major companies like Lime Scooters and Nestle are already migrating their Internet of Things into the network processes using the Helium network. And here's the best bit. We get paid for providing the coverage. Our Helium Hotspot unit earns Helium tokens. A token specifically designed for the Helium network for doing a job of helping to provide the coverage. So how many tokens does your unit earn? And what is that in real money? Well, let's see how that works. We are Ihub Global, and we've partnered with the Helium Network as the only business offering an affiliate program, which means we're not just earning income from our own Helium Hotspot unit, but also from those we refer to. This is unique and exclusive, and as you'll see, we're in front of a huge wave of opportunity. So take first mover advantage. Here we need to make the point that no income is guaranteed. Past results may not be predictive of future results. It's free to join our affiliate program. And the hotspot units are hosted free too. That saves us $500, £450 or €520. We just pay for the shipping and handling, and that's all. So how much can we earn? Depending on your location, you can earn up to 25% of the unit you host. The key is to refer what we call a cluster close by in an area where you can be generating anywhere from 50 to 100 tokens a month, and more in many cases. It works like this. We have state-of-the-art technology in an app called Helium Track. It's free with your membership. There's also the option of a pro version if you want. This tracks and assesses the helium that can be earned from any location globally. It's truly state-of-the-art technology. With our training, we teach you how to plan a cluster, which is usually in your location, using the Helium Track app, which comes free with your membership. We then refer new affiliates to do the same. They plan a hotspot cluster themselves, usually in their own location. This is where the big money is, referring people from not only your country, but from anywhere in the world. And you'll earn 20 to 35% of the Helium tokens from their units. We'll go through that in a moment. Each unit, and they're known as hotspots, earns Helium tokens for providing coverage to the Helium network. The amount of tokens varies depending on the location. Let's first see how much one Helium token is worth. The value today is $13, and you can check the website for the current value. Now let's look at a few examples. These are screenshots taken from the Helium Network website where you can see every unit globally. Everything is transparent. There are units right now in the US, UK and Europe, but we're still scratching the surface, as 20 million are required to cover the planet, which will take a few years. It's all public. Your name or other personal details does not appear, as every hotspot has its own unique 3 random words name, as you can see on the left. Hot alabaster coyote, digital pebble hyena, swift hemp walrus. The number on the top left shows all the helium units around the world live today. Millions are required globally, so you really are ahead of the wave. And you can zoom into any of the units. Let's take a closer look. This is in Florida, USA. It's called Handsome Ivory Gibbon. And you can see the cluster around it. At the time of this screenshot, the tokens for the month were 139. So you can earn up to 25% of your own hosted unit. Let's take an example here. 139 tokens at $13 would earn you, as the host, $271 to $451 for the month. Now, if you referred that unit at 20%, you would earn $360 for that one referral for the month. And at 35%, you would earn $632 for that one unit for the month. This is strong sand chicken. And this is based in London. So you would earn up to 25% as the host. That would earn you between $364 to $607 for that month. This is producing 187 tokens for that month in this example when we took the screenshot. And if you referred this unit or this person at 20%, you would earn $486. And at 35%, you would earn $850 for that one referral. And this is a unit in the Netherlands called Lone Glass Wasp. This unit, when we took this example, did 312 tokens for the month. Now you would earn, if you hosted that unit, $405 to $1,014 for the month. And if you referred this person, you would earn at 20% $811, and at 35% $1,419 for that one referral. All these examples were based on the token's value being $13. It's varied from $10 to $15 in recent months. But as you can see, the Helium token has increased over 5,000% since it started in the summer of 2020. What will it be in a few years? It's predicted that the value of Helium token will be $840 by December 2025. You will convert your Helium tokens to your own currency and pay them into your bank. But also think about keeping some as Helium tokens and accumulate them. So if over the next 4 to 5 years you accumulated 10,000 tokens from your own and from referrals, at that price, that would be worth $8.4 million to you. And if the valuation is only 10% of that prediction, that's still $840,000 to you. Can you think of anything better to do in that time? You know, some people are making things happen. Some people are watching things happen. And some people don't know what's happening. This is an excellent passive income, which means income coming in month on month, year on year from doing a job just once.
Do you know who owns your wireless network? Most likely, some ginormous big brand tech company with stacks and stacks of moolah. Well, what if you were able to own part of a similar network, which is growing constantly every day? It's called the Internet of Things, or IoT network. Heard of it? It powers billions of all those helpful things like our beautiful smart devices, life-saving medical sensors, security monitors, remote tracking devices, and the list goes on. So now you know you could help power all that and get paid for it in Helium, which is a form of cryptocurrency. You know the digital currency that's super secure because it's kept in an online fortress of solitude called blockchain technology? But you might have known that. And all that happens from this one little device called a Helium Hotspot you can get from Ihub Global. All you do is plug it in and start earning or mining helium automatically, which goes directly into your account. Simple as that. You basically earn money by doing practically nothing, so you can afford to spend more time with who's important to you. Earnings vary based on where you live, and Ihub will show you simple ways to track how much you earn every day. You can also bring in your family and friends to earn more as an affiliate. And they'll earn too while we build the biggest network in the world together. And eventually, your earnings go even higher and higher with our shared hosting plan. Okay, then why Ihub Global, you ask? Because it's free to start. Our mission is growing the network by more of us owning the network. We'll do it together with simple training on the basics. We'll also show you simple earning strategies to grow. By using our proprietary app called Helium Track, you can track your hotspots and run virtual simulations to place free hotspots in the best locations to further expand your network of affiliates and earnings. Who knew owning this network could be so easy? So if you're ready, let's grow together with Ihub Global. Join and request a hotspot for your home or office today for free.
This is not an experiment. This is not something that may happen. It's happening and happening right now. Helium put this together in 2013. They're visionaries. They were talking about the Internet of Things back then when there was very little Internet of Things. So it took a lot of vision. What they've created is the next internet solely for those devices used by thousands of companies that are building hardware and software. The Helium Network is designed to make everything better and smarter and more convenient, which all focuses on the Internet of Things. The people at Helium have a 50-year plan. This is not something that's going to come and go. The sense of urgency is right now. In 6 months, you can either be saying, I'm glad I did join, or I wish I had joined. So not knowing anything about any of this is a good place to start. You don't need to understand it, as we have easy to follow training. We work as a team and we're with you every step of the way. So get back to the person you spoke to and join today. It's free to join, then plan your cluster and start referring everyone you know.
We've all used Wi-Fi for stuff like this.
So adorable.
And cellular data for stuff like this.
Triaxolotl.
Every day we connect to the internet, but it's not just people. From parking meters to packages, even these damn scooters. All these things should connect to the internet. Even this dog. Well, not the dog, but its collar. Seems like this little guy is lost. Luckily, he's got a smart collar on it. But that smart collar isn't so smart without the internet. Cellular data plans can be pricey. It's not like Sean could just log into this cafe's Wi-Fi real quick.
Hey, I like your dog.
Oh, it's not my dog. I'm just using him to demonstrate a point.
What's your point?
Glad you asked. Wouldn't it make sense for all of these things to have their own internet? A network that works just for them, so they could always stay connected anywhere, anytime. That's the kind of future I want to live in. And guess what? We can. With the Helium Hotspot.
Honey, who's that?
I'm the future.
It's, the future?
The Helium Hotspot's a new kind of wireless device, where you and your community can create a network for the Internet of Things.
So like a Wi-Fi router?
No, it's long-fi. It reaches 200 times farther.
But why would
you put this in your house?
Glad you asked.
Well, you're helping to power a better future for the city you live in, building a community of connectivity, making all sorts of things possible that aren't today, like helping you find lost things, connecting to things that can tell you when your food's expired.
That is expired.
Even powering sensors that help detect wildfires, so people and their things can stay safe.
What else?
Isn't that enough? The whole thing about building a better future for your children and your children's children?
We don't have kids.
Well, For people who care about that sort of thing, you get rewarded helium tokens, a cryptocurrency as a thank you for building the network and enabling devices to connect. So any more questions?
Yeah. Whose dog is this?
Yep. See, when the Internet of Things gets better, everything gets better. Even finding your dog. It's yours.
Sean, thank you. Come here, buddy. Oh, thank you.
With the Helium Hotspot, you're helping to create a more connected future.
What's helium?
So glad you asked. Every day, we connect to the internet. But it's not just people. So what else connects to the internet?
I don't know.
I'm glad you asked.